non-political conversation, but that's not how it turned out.
This debate literally goes back years in Bitcoin, and the question was always, should we continue to increase Bitcoin's block size, but not really change the underlying technology, or optimize it, make it more efficient by adding new, slightly controversial technologies into it. I think a lot of the Bitcoin Cash supporters believe that these controversial technologies changed the underlying economic fundamentals of what Bitcoin is. And on the other side, you have the people who want to keep it small, who think by just growing it on and on and on, you make the common person unable to secure the network, to keep it decentralized, and so on.
And can someone explain kind of what these layer 2 solutions are that the Bitcoin core community kind of advocates for versus on-chain scaling, which I think Jake did a good job of explaining?
So the main school of thought, and I hate to paraphrase a group of open source developers, but the main theory was that the people that wanted to hard fork, or the debate was, can we just increase the block size? Can we put more transactions in a block? Can we scale this? And the core developers, after different agreements, they decided that there wasn't a safe way of doing that in their opinion. And so they believe that the right way forward is that there is unlimited demand for storage space in the blocks. And if you increase the blocks, then the people will just find new applications, new blockchain things that they want to do, and it will just fill them up straight away. You know, and if you just kept increasing, it would just keep filling and keep filling. So they believed that you needed to keep the main chain as it is and make some optimizations, and then take more time, which many people believed was an unreasonable amount of time, to make some more optimizations to scale it, but also allow for some changes, which means that people can build secondary technology on top of the original protocol. So that was what we call SegWit and Lightning Network. And the reason that Bitcoin price was worth a lot more in the end is because now we got those changes, and we got two different chains, one with large blocks and one with those technical changes, and everyone could then get on with development. And it also proved that actually a hard fork can happen, and it doesn't necessarily break the fixed money supply. So that drove a lot of institutional money that was sat on the side, in my opinion.
I would like to add that for most of the history of this debate, people kind of just assumed that it would eventually get resolved. But it really started getting heated in the past year when Bitcoin's 1 megabyte blocks filled up. When that happened, Bitcoin's transaction fees